Okay, so soliciting donations. Take a deep breath. It's that time. Okay, you've got your book drive set up. You've got your platform picked. You've got who you're giving the books to. You're excited about it. You're ready to do it. Now you've got to ask. You have got to ask everybody. Everybody. When I say everybody, I mean everybody to donate. And this is for a couple reasons. For one, the more people you ask, the more donations you're going to get, the more successful your book drive is going to be. But also, you don't know what people want to give. You don't know if this is an opportunity that they've been looking for to give, like they have a stash that they want to donate for, but they don't know who to give to. And you're sharing with them what you're doing and giving them that opportunity. I feel like it's a blessing. You know, people have the money and they want to bless an organization. They want to bless children with it. They know the importance of literacy. So if you don't ask, you are stealing a blessing from them. You are not giving them the opportunity to do something really great in their community. So you have to ask everybody. And you don't have to call them all up on the phone. You can text them, you can email them, you can message them on Facebook, you can use other social media platforms. Calling them is great. I've called several of my friends and been like, hey, let's go grab coffee. And I bought their coffee and I asked them to donate while we were sitting there catching up. Got a donation about every time. I've sent out a lot of text messages. I do a lot through Facebook Messenger. But you really do have to reach out to everybody. That's including grandma, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends you haven't talked to in a while. And that's another way is those people you haven't talked to in a while, those people on Facebook. Maybe they're just Facebook friends. You want to be where they see you. And not everybody sees everything on Facebook, and that's another reason why we want to ask them all. But make sure you're going live in Facebook. I use Facebook as my primary social media platform. You may use Instagram. I know very little about it. You are amazing on Twitter, and you could really get, some donations there. So whatever it is that you know when it comes to social media, use it. I've done well with my book drives, and some people have said I have got a secret sauce. Well, that's my secret sauce, is going live, getting out there, asking everybody. I post daily in my platform. So I do the Facebook fundraiser, and I post daily in it with pictures. I create graphics. My NICU one, I create, a baby that's on the ventilation, and I have some pictures, in a Google Drive that you can see. And I write like heartfelt stuff. Like I pull at their heartstrings for my book drives because I want people to feel what I'm feeling, and I want people to donate to these causes because I believe in them. So I do that through social media. I've also texted people the same graphics, like, hey, I'm doing this book drive, would you please consider donating? And I'll send them a graphic that they're going to look at and be like, oh my gosh, of course I'm going to donate to this. And even if it's $5, I don't care. Now I always have, $25 sponsors a child. $50 sponsors 3 children, whatever it may be. I know someone who just did one for a school, which you do have to be an ESR to do one for a school, and she was, but she said $100 to sponsor a classroom. She got all $100 donations. Nobody donated less than $100 because they wanted to sponsor that classroom. They wanted to be able to give 20-something kids books all at one time. So make sure you have the options, but then also say, donate whatever you can. Because I've had some people donate $5, and that $5, it adds up if multiple people do it. So, post, get your information out there, share what you're doing, make sure people see you. And then just let your passion come out. Let people know why you're doing what you're doing, how it impacts your life, how it's part of your personal story, because the more they feel connected to you, the more they're going to feel connected to this cause and this book drive that you're doing. So it really is about putting yourself out there. If you want a successful book drive, you've got to put yourself out there. Once you start doing it, you're going to love it. Like, seriously, once you start messaging people and you get the responses and they're saying thank you for thinking of them and including them, and thank you for allowing them to donate, you're just going to want to message more people. And there's some people that won't message you back, that'll ignore you. And you know what? That's fine. It's not a good time for them, and they didn't know how to say no. So you just go to the next person and you say, hey, this is what I'm doing. I'd really love your support. The biggest thing to get your book drive off the ground and to be successful is to ask. Who are you going to ask first?